Yeah, a little bit, but I think it just really times up perfect with how we've been training. Um, yeah, we've been like really going at it, and I feel as if like just with I guess all of us like star players, but me and Dennis been really just honing in on this meet to what I'm saying, be able to do something good and carry the momentum in the USA's, try to get top three, and like you said, just try to stretch out the season and be at our best when we need to. So I think this would be a really good opportunity for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think this is special to me because it kind of set the trajectory upwards for my career. Kind of like revamped it, and getting a national record here, and then now full circle moment coming back here and competing is just, like always special to me. So I'm glad to be here, glad to compete against the best, and yeah, I'm excited.
The three races, I mean, the schedule has been a little bit shorter. Are you missing the chance to compete more, or are you liking where this season has taken you
No,
so far?
okay, so every season I only get like 3 races before trials, but it's been a longer season, and I said this the other press conference. I didn't start training until the end of February, so we kind of raced ourselves back into shape when we went to China, we went to Rabat, then we went to Rome. Well, my coach kind of get mad at me for not training through the off season, but we always have a long season, and I consider myself like if I miss something, I catch up. So like I work hard in practice. I do what I have to do to make sure that you won't know I missed a step, if you know what I mean. Like I might come out to take last, but who cares about March? You know what I mean? It's all about September, like you said.
And so you're saying you don't necessarily need competition. You can kind of push yourself in practice?
No. You need competition, but I don't know. I'm trained by myself. So my coach, 90% of the time, I'm getting coached through the phone, and I don't have no training partners either. So he basically just tells me what to do, and he just put his trust in me that I'm going to do it. And I've been like that for the last 2 years.
For me, it's just to always go out there, and enjoy myself in a high level of competition, and just being consistently improving. For me, it was just me holding my composure, pretty much. That's it. That's the only thing that I like about the race.
All right. And this particular meet, do you feel like you're still at the level you were a week? Do you feel tired? What's your just kind of general kind of feeling coming into this weekend and racing again?
It's pretty much the same. I'm not feeling any discomforts or being tired. I'm ready.
I've jumped really high here, past like 2 times I've been here, so I guess I've proven that. But for the most part, I guess like just like when you're in Europe and all the tracks and all the pole vault pits are set up across the grass and whatnot, I feel like it's a little bit maybe harder to get good wins. But here, I feel like it's a bit more favorable in that way if you compare it to a lot of the European stadiums. So and that way it's nice. And I don't know. Sometimes you can't even really just explain it. Like the track is just fast. Feels like the poles move really well. They also give you a lot on the top of it too, and like it's just one of those places where I feel like I just jump really high. Sometimes it just happens like that. I don't even really know how to explain it. I don't look into it that much. I just take it as it is and just enjoy it.
Well, as a card-carrying member of Hayward Field for the last decade and change, this place has felt like more home for me than just about anywhere. My life's changed several different times here at Hayward Field. I've even got a picture frame in my house from the wood of old Hayward. Kind of made me sad to see it go, but I'm loving a hospitable environment that we have now to invite the whole world here. The situation of Hayward is that, man, Mondo hit it right on the head. It's got its own dedicated stretch, right? We're down the visitor side. We've got our own focused crowd. It's going to be a northwest wind. Hey, I'm already singing all the numbers going up in my head. And I've got a lot of experience on this track, a lot of footfalls on that specific runway. Runway A or runway B, I know each individual piece of rubber by name almost, and that's a good thing. That's called experience, and we're hopefully going to be able to use it on Saturday.
I was jump 2023, first time here, Turkish record. Now second time, maybe I feel better than before, because feel different, and I like this track, little bit speed track, and wind is perfect. Yeah, I like it. Hayward Field. Yeah, we will see.
Are you growing in an appreciation for how much you've already done in your career that now the next generation is looking at you as potential, poster child for how I should learn the sport?
I mean, I wish I had a better answer because I really don't feel like I think about it all that much. I guess naturally it's just going to end up probably being like that way a little bit, but and you know I guess that's probably like a good thing. I feel like I have a jump that should be maybe people should take some inspiration from, because I know that when I was younger I took a lot of inspiration from a lot of great jumpers. You have the guys like Renault, you have guys like Terzov, you have guys that comes in all shapes and sizes, and I think that that's so nice that you could jump high in so many different ways, and I think that that's really important. So I guess that's a good thing, but I guess everybody has to do their own type of research, but also they just have to be in tune with themselves and their jump, and they have to figure out what works for them because everybody's so differently. But of course, when anybody that jumps well, jumps good, jumps consistently well, then that's something that probably people should look at and try to aspire to be to some degree. But I guess you got to get it your own way too at the end of the day. So I don't know. I really don't think about it that much, if I'm being honest.
The cool thing about Mondo is that more so than any technical number or any super awesome thing that all the old hats out there will just worship, Mondo really captures the imagination, right? And I think we all do it at this elite level, at least a little bit. But right at the tip of the spear of this sport is Mondo Duplantis, doing it in a special kind of way, with a special kind of vibe, singing the whole way down the runway sometimes. But that being said, he's definitely got a spark that has ignited in a lot of young people. And I think that's what makes it special. He didn't have to do anything special, he just is special. And I think the same could be said from just about every man in the lane at pre-50. Well, I think it's a job. I've got my second baby on the way, and it's a job as a father to kind of build something for the next generation. It really puts it in perspective for me. And partially as an athlete that so many people have poured so much into me over the years is that it's kind of my obligation to build something, lasting something. I build a building, for gosh sakes, maybe a museum, to put the other accolades of so many other people who have poured to me into it. And I thought, what better way than a training center? Let's eat together, let's train together, let's sweat together, and let's make a new future. I think the whole world of this sport is changing day in and day out. Just pick up your phone and read it. NCAA, professional series, high school series, scholarships here, opportunities there, delegations rising and falling. And I was really looking for a spot where I could just hang my hat and have some peace as well. Having had a turbid past in this sport, I think everybody must go through something special, and we just need the time to tell the story. And a training center seemed like the best place for that. And I call it the refuge, because sometimes a pole vaulter is going to lose his home, and he's going to have to find somewhere to seek refuge, and that's going to be my place. So come visit me anytime on the hill in Mississippi. It's green.
You know, there's in Turkey every time they ask me those questions. I said this pole vault, this different others event. Because we stay in the track maybe 3 hours or 4 hours, and feel like good friends, like family.
Missed a call from my grandfather. He said, "Hey Mondo, I know you don't need me to tell you what to say, but in your interview at the pre-classic, I think you needed to get in the fact that your dad won it in '92, the year before Sergei Bubka first won it in '93." So my father did win the pre-classic, and I think 1992. I guess that's what he's saying. So he wanted me to mention that.
I'm super excited actually to be back here at pre-classic. There's not been a ton of U.S. races in the leads up to this, but I think this is falling in the perfect time for just preparation for USA's and obviously the World Championships in September. So I'm just excited that I get to have a little bit of, RAV going into just building my progress of what the year's been, just slowly building anticipation, just preparing myself for whatever else is left for the rest of the year and just preparing for Worlds. It's really great to be able to run in a fast, competitive 800 around this time of the year. And I mean, I'm excited for the crowd and for it to be here at home and for it to be a Diamond League. I mean, it's always exciting, but all of those things, I think together is kind of making this a really anticipated race for me. Training has been going really well. I've kind of had the same leads up to this point as I did the past couple of years, with just starting off with a good bulk of strength training, which you guys have seen with 3Ks, 1500s. I think it's just been a little bit more visual because I've decided to put myself out there and compete a little bit more and just put myself in races just so I can get out of the groove of training and have more of a grow in my competitive nature just as we progress through the season. But yeah, I'm excited to just go out and see where my body is at this point of the year in the 800. I'm excited to run fast. I know it's not going to be a slow race, but I'm excited to just kind of test my body, test my shape, test what it feels to be back running 800 meters, and just have a good race. I mean, I think just going out there and feeling good, both mentally and physically, is the most important thing for me. And seeing the results, obviously, whatever time it may be, is always a plus, but I think just completing that race, getting through 2 full laps would be a really great thing. So I'm just excited to compete and to just be in this field.
I can say that this is my second time to run pre-classic event, and you know, when we are competing, we are women, and we have only 3 podiums. So in a race, you should expect anything. You can win, you can lose. So anything can happen in a race, so I don't know what will happen. If I win, if I think move, anybody. So we are really ready for it.
Yeah, I've been building slowly this season. I think in the past we've previously seen me come out early and run a very quick time and then not competed the same way at the championships later in the season. So this year we've learned a lot from the past 2 years, and yeah, we've been building towards this, and yeah, I'm in good shape, training's going well, and yeah, hopefully this will be another step forward towards the championships later in the year. This will be my 5th time competing here, and every time I come here I'm excited. You know it's going to be quick and it's going to be a good crowd, and yeah, I'm looking to run fast on Saturday, and I think that will happen with the lineup that we have.